Welcome to Chilling Chatter, bone-chilling tales and nightmares that blur the line between reality and the unknown. If you think you're safe in your own home, think again, because tonight's story will make you question every shadow, every whisper, and every moment you thought you were alone. Now, let's begin. We had lived in our house for 10 years, and in those 10 years, strange things had happened. Things we brushed off, things we tried to ignore. But the truth, our house was haunted. At first, it was small things. Objects shifting, doors left open when we were sure they were closed. The kind of things that make you question yourself. But lately, it had escalated. We have a lady who helps around the house, letting the dogs out and bringing in the mail while we're at work. She comes in every day like clockwork. This past week, she texted my wife in the middle of the day, "Hey, just letting you know your husband scared the hell out of me." He called out, "Hello," when I walked in, and I wasn't expecting him to be home. Only, I wasn't home. In fact, I wasn't even in the country. I was thousands of miles away on a work trip. My wife's fingers shook as she typed, "He's not home. Are you sure?" The response came instantly, 100%. It was his voice, clear as day. I even responded, but he didn't say anything back. She left the house immediately. I don't blame her, but that wasn't the only thing. A few nights later, I was finally back home. My wife was visiting family for the weekend, so I had the house to myself. It was late, probably close to midnight. I was in the living room, flipping through channels, the soft blue glow of the TV, the only light in the room. That's when it happened. Our 3 dogs, all lounging lazily in different corners of the room, suddenly lifted their heads in unison. Their ears perked, their bodies stiffened. Then, without warning, they bolted toward me, pressing themselves against my legs. They were trembling. I muted the TV. The silence was suffocating, and then I heard it. A voice, low, distorted, almost like it was inside my own head. "Get out." I didn't move. I couldn't. My body locked up. My throat went dry. The dogs whimpered, their tails tucked so far between their legs they nearly disappeared. My eyes darted around the room. Nothing, but I felt it. Something was there, watching, waiting. I forced myself to stand, my legs like lead. Slowly I backed out of the living room. The dogs pressed against my shins the entire time. We moved as a unit, step by step, until we reached the bedroom. I shut the door, locked it. That night I barely slept. In the morning I went to check the security cameras. I needed proof. I pulled up the footage from the living room. There I was, sitting on the couch, the dogs, frozen in fear. And then, in the reflection of the dark TV screen, a tall, shadowy figure standing in the hallway, right behind me. It had no face, and just before the video cut out, it moved its head ever so slightly, like it knew I was watching. Still think you're alone in your house? Or are you just choosing to ignore what's really there? If this story sent shivers down your spine, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Chilling Chatter. Until next time, stay aware, stay afraid, and remember, you're never truly alone.